What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I want to talk about how to be a YouTuber. I always get questions every single day. It's like, hey, Rhymestyle, I want to be a YouTuber. What do I have to do? What equipment do I need? Do you have any tips? How do I grow? Yada, 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 yada. Now, before I start, I do want to probably do, this is kind of like a series every now and then, so if you guys want to see more YouTube tips, leave a like right below or a comment or something to let me know to do more of these videos, and I shall make it happen. But the first thing I want to cover basically is what can and can't you do on YouTube, because obviously if you break a rule and you lose your channel, then you can't be a YouTuber really. So what is it to get you in trouble in the YouTube world and in the Dragon Ball Z community specifically? The big no-no I always tell people is do not use clips. Don't use clips. For the love of God, don't use clips. It will get you in trouble either tomorrow, next week, in a month, or a year from now. It will definitely bite you in the ass, and the best thing to do is avoid those altogether. Now, with myself and any other YouTuber that you've probably seen in the Dragon Ball Z community, you probably notice a lot of us either do face cam or we use gameplay like you see around here. I got Burstman playing in the background somewhere. And the question is always like, why don't you guys use clips? I mean, people like Kwame and Black and Fist, they use clips and stuff. Why can't you? Are you lazy? No, the answer is not. We're not lazy. It's just that Toei doesn't like that. And if you didn't notice, Team 4-Star got strikes this past week for the Dragon Ball Z Abridged series, which to me is the most ridiculous thing ever. Dragon Ball Z Abridged is probably the most important thing to happen in the Dragon Ball Z community in a long time. Before even Battle Gods was announced, Dragon Ball Z Abridged was so big that it probably turned a lot of people into Dragon Ball Z fans that have never even seen it. It's great. It's free promo. It is free promo. And here comes Toei or whoever it was to strike them and remove their videos for no apparent reason at all. And it just doesn't make any sense. Now, when it comes down to it, you just can't use clips. If you do reaction videos, you can't use clips. If you do a 5-second, 10-second clip, you can't do that. And you're probably wondering, well, Rhymestyle, what about fair use? Fair use is there, but for some reason, Japan as a culture is just they're so far back in the past, like a 1999 mentality, they don't really understand why YouTube even exists. To them, when they see YouTubers upload clips, to them they're losing money. That's what they see, even though it's really free promotion for them. And to those watching, these videos, how often do you guys actually see videos and you think, you know what, I'm gonna go buy that game. I'm gonna go buy that DVD. I just bought this. I just bought this the other day, and I'm talking about this right now. Like, this is free promotion for people like Funimation, Toei, or anybody that works in the anime industry. Yet Japan often sees YouTubers and the YouTube community as a bad thing, and just as a way to pirate and give away free stuff to them. I mean, granted, there are people on YouTube that upload full fights, full episodes, stuff like that, and I see to them, why buy DVDs if I can watch it on YouTube? So I understand why it is that people like Toei and other companies in Japan go after YouTubers. But at the same time, it's like you're punishing the wrong people. And to take away Team 4-Star, which basically made Dragon Ball Z a huge thing when there was nothing going on, is ridiculous to me. So the first tip I want to tell you right now is do not use clips. Just avoid them altogether. There's a reason why I don't go near them. There's a reason why I don't do reactions to like One Punch Man, stuff like that. It will bite you in the ass later. There's nothing worse than making a video or making a channel. And let's say your first video is like a clip, you're reacting or something, and like a year later when you have like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 subscribers, you lose your channel because you made that one mistake. If you're going to jump into YouTube, just stay away from using clips, period. It's the safest way to do it. Now, I always use gameplays because people like Bandai Namco, they're okay with it. They know that if we use these gameplay clips, what happens? You watch my video, you see the clip, you think, you know what, that game is fun, I'm going to go buy it, I'm going to play it. It's free promo. Like Bandai Namco and the gaming industry, they understand that the YouTube community helps push sales. But companies like Toei and other companies in Japan, when it comes from the anime industry, don't really understand that quite yet. And they just, I don't know, they just fight it all the time. And the worst part about Toei, for example, is they tend to always go after channels without even really reviewing what they're pulling. If you remember the infamous Toasty strike situation from a couple weeks ago, Toasty received 4 strikes in like 2 days. And in none of the, first of all, of those 4 strikes, 3 of those strikes, or I think it was like 3 of those strikes said, oh, this video is being pulled because you used clips or episode 1. But first of all, 2 of those 3 videos were made before Dragon Ball Super even came out. And yet Toei striked them for clips that weren't even present in the video. The reason why is because they said that there's no time to basically review every single video that they pull, so if a video is suspicious enough, they will pull it. In Toasty's case, because he was talking about Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F and Dragon Ball Super, his videos were pulled just as like a precaution in case it had clips or was a full video, full movie or whatever, and that's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit, but it's something that you have to deal with as a YouTuber. So the best way to avoid it, period, is stay away from clips altogether. Use gameplays, they're safe. Bandai Namco is an awesome company. They support the YouTube community, and they love it when people use their clips, not their clips, but their gameplays and stuff. I record everything myself using an Elgato HD60. And it's the easiest way to do it. You know, I just play the games, I record it, I make my videos, and I kind of put everything together. That's probably the thing I suggest for you to do as well if you want to jump in the community. As a matter of fact, if you have an Xbox One and PS4, you can record it right off your PS4 with Dragon Ball Xenoverse. It's a lot easier to do that way if you want to dabble with the community. But if you want to use clips, do not do it. Just stay away from it altogether completely. Now, with people like Kwame and Blackfist, the question we're going to get is, how did they get away with it? Well, they don't. Kwame and Blackfist literally deal with strikes on almost a weekly basis. Well, I won't say weekly basis, but at least a monthly basis. They'll get like a strike or two, but they always win. And the reason why they win is because usually these companies that issue these strikes, they don't really respond. And when they don't respond, then you know YouTube flags it as like a false strike, and they clear you. It's like getting a ticket. Let's say you're driving, you get pulled over, a cop gives you a ticket, and instead of paying it, you go to court. Well, usually when you go to court, the cops don't show up and you automatically get dismissed, and then you don't have to pay for that ticket. It's kind of the same way. However, every now and then, if let's say Toei was to respond to your appeal, then they might still win, because it's like, at the end of the day, they own the series, they own Dragon Ball, and they just say, nope, that person gets a strike. Because the YouTube system is so flawed, you get a strike, and then guess what? If you get 3 strikes, you're out. And that's kind of like the screw up situation. So again, the best way to do it is to do not use clips at all. Just stay away from it. Don't do it in the intros and the outros. Don't do reaction videos. It doesn't matter if they're 5 seconds long. Just don't do it. It's the best way to just completely avoid a situation. If you do it, you're dabbling with fire. You know, you might get away with it. If you might get a strike, you might appeal it, and you might win. But if you want to be as safe as possible in this community, just stick to gameplay. It's even a lot easier to deal with a strike. Let's say you get a strike from gameplay for whatever reason. It's a lot easier to contact a company like Bandai Namco and they'll clear it up, as opposed to Toei that doesn't even respond or probably even check their emails. So that's the first tip I'm going to give you. Now the second tip I'm going to give you is for music, because I know I want to get that question as well. If you notice, in all my videos, I always use Dragon Ball Z game music, like the OSTs from Xenoverse, Burst Limit specifically, Tenkaichi, Budokai, all that stuff. I use that at the exact same reason why I use the gameplays, is because Bandai Namco does not really copyright claim it, they don't send out strikes, they're okay with that. So if you want to download, let's say, the Dragon Ball Xenoverse OST, Burst Limit, whatever, just look it up, you'll see an infinite collection of songs, and just always use that. Do not use real songs, like don't use Lady Gaga or like Logic or something like that without permission, because you will get auto-claimed, you will get strikes, you can get in trouble for it down the line. The best way to do it is to just use the gameplay music, which is okay, which doesn't get really content claimed, and that's probably the safest way to do it. And that's the only reason why I do it. So yeah, it sucks that we have to kind of do it like this. It would be awesome if, you know, a company like Toei understood the community and allowed us to use clips, because it'd be so much better to make videos where we discuss and we're actually showing off the stuff. Like if I'm talking about Broly getting punched, I want to show the clip. Like unfortunately I can't. All I can really do is either show a fight or try to find the actual cutscene that happens in a certain game when he gets punched and he explodes, whatever. But other than that, I'm just usually defaulting to using gameplay, because it's basically all I can really do. So yeah. Now, those are the first 2 tips I want to toss out there. If you want to see some more, just let me know in the comment section below. Actually, just do this. Drop me a comment below of what tips you want to see the most, because I know I always get questions. Like I said, how do you collaborate with people? How do I grow? Whatever. Drop me questions below of what you want to see, and I'll do more videos like this if you want. If not, I can do something else in the comment section below. And if you've dealt with any issues yourself, let's say you start a YouTube channel already and you've dealt with these issues, what did you deal with? Let me know in the comment section below, and hopefully I can help you avoid those in the future. So just let me know anything you're thinking down below. But I think that covers everything for my first do's and don'ts of YouTube and the community. It sucks, man. It's like, when I found out that freaking Team 4 Star got not pulled, but they lost their videos, it just sucks, because I feel like if it wasn't for them, a lot of people wouldn't even really care about Dragon Ball Z today, because they single-handedly revived Dragon Ball Z when there was nothing happening, and they're freaking awesome. They're hilarious. Everybody loves them. People who don't even like anime have seen DBZ abridged stuff. Like, they're huge. They promote it. On top of it, they don't even monetize the videos. They literally do it as like a non-profit project. They have their website as well, where I think that's where they make all their money from and stuff like that. But as far as what they do on YouTube, everything they did was okay. And then here comes Toei or whoever it was and pulls the videos for no reason, and it sucks. It's just something you have to deal with. But it is what it is. So yeah. Anyway, so again, to kind of summarize, don't use clips at all. Doesn't matter how long they are, just don't stay away from it. Don't do reaction videos as well. That counts. You can't say, oh, it's just a reaction. No, you're still using clip. Anytime an animation clip from a show is in your videos, you risk losing your channel. Now, as far as using gameplays, like for example, Xenoverse has clips that are like animated, that's okay. Anything from a game is okay. I mean, I can't guarantee that's going to change in the future, but for right now, it is okay to use anything from a game, if it's a clip or whatever. But if you use straight up from the show or whatever, the audios and stuff like that, you will get in trouble, so just stay away from it. So yeah. And as far as music, just stick to using like video game music, because as of right now, there's no copyright claims around that, and it's okay. But again, that can very well change. If it changes, I'll let you guys know. But that's it for my first tip of how to be a YouTuber. Again, if you have any questions of what else you want to see from how to be a tip or how to be a YouTuber tips and tricks or whatever, just leave me a question below, and then I'll see what the community wants, and I'll probably try to do another videos like this sometime in the near future or so, whatever. Or not, if you don't want this, I can also do something else. I just kind of want to toss it out there because I always get questions like, Rhymestyle, give us the tips, give us some tricks. I want to be a YouTuber as well. I want to YouTubes. Show me the ways. And if you want, I'll do more. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like rating below, and any feedback, whatever. And I'll see all you awesome, amazing people. I stutter right there in the comment section below. Peace.